All right, everybody, welcome back to another video. We are here with some more Christmas extravaganza, or I guess I should say holiday extravaganza, depending on your point of view. Today, we're going to knock out all of the Big Bass Christmas themed games. So we're going to play a few on each and see if any one of them has any life of them in them at all. We're, of course, using our free gold coins to play. Let's start off with a 6,750 coin play here. All right, so we start off with an extra free spin, the fish. We get the guaranteed fish. It's remove the lower fish, and we start off with an extra fisherman. So that's not too bad. Excuse me. We've definitely had worse starts for sure. This would be a great board for him to show up when that guaranteed fish is the 1350, but it's very unlikely. I'll be surprised if we even get to the second level on this one. But this game has surprised us before. We have had a couple of good wins on Big Bass, and a couple of times we've got to the top level on some of the other ones. I've never seen the times 50 on this one, but I've been to the times 10 on some of the other ones, which is the top level normally on a Big Bass game. So I know these are not exactly everyone's favorite. I know a couple of people out there certainly like them. They wouldn't keep making them if they weren't popular, though, so I figure they're all basically the same game, so I just want to get them all done in one video here. They do take a little while, so it'll be exactly a 10x win. Look at that, 675 from me, 6,750 bonus by not exactly uncommon either for any of these games. All those extra free spins, we get 2 guaranteed fish, and we start off with an extra fisherman. See if all these extra free spins do anything for us. Like I said, we'll do 3, maybe 4 buys, depending on how quickly they go on each one. And we'll see if any of them are actually, worth it. The odds are probably not. I mean, Big Bass is a terrible track record, especially at least on our channel. It's never been very fruitful, with the again couple of occasions where I've managed to luck into something, but it doesn't happen often enough for me to warrant playing them regularly. Although I guess if I played them more, maybe I would get more wins. I don't know. Either way, I hope you're having a great day and you're going to enjoy the video and just hanging out with me and having some Christmas cheer. Christmas cheer is definitely something I am lacking this year. I mean, normally I don't have a whole heck of a lot. I'm not a big holiday guy. I don't really get into a lot of the holidays. I don't do decorating, things like that. So the fact that it's the holidays at all isn't really a big deal. 1586, at least we're a little bit better than last time. However, this year I will be returning to work soon, hopefully within the next week or two of you seeing this video. I've also got a lot of class work coming up, including a very long 8 to 10 page paper that used to be done at the end of the semester, which is just before the holiday hits and just after I start going back to work. So that is going to be a load of fun to try and squeeze all that in together, but I will manage. It is it's what I signed up for. I knew it was coming, so it's not a big deal. It's just it's a lot, you know how it is. If you don't know how it is, I'm envious of you. But it's what I knew was coming. I took it on purpose. I have no one to blame but myself. Thankfully, doing this gives me, again, a little bit of a breather, gives me a little bit of a chance to relax and just kind of let my brain turn off for a little bit and just watch the pictures go by, like any good slot will do for you. 2 times he's popped up without any fish at all on the screen. This one had a decent amount of fish, and we actually had 1,000+ coin fish. That's pretty amazing. And we're in the times 2 now, so we have an extra 10 spins, and all wins are now times 2. That is one of the things I like about this one, is you don't have to wait until you get to the extra 10 spins. You get the times 2 automatically. Not that it mattered, because he didn't show up anyway. But it is nice to at least get to a second level before we take off and get out of here. And this will be the last game on this one, because it's going poorly. and we will move over to another holiday big bass and see if we can catch a little bit of the holiday magic over there. But unless something amazing happens here, it's certainly lacking on this side. Although that does put us close to a win. I mean, really, one more would be enough. That's a double drop, so we're going to get to the ×3. That's weird. I mean, it's still going to be the last game, for sure, but that's a good way to go out. Still not at a profit, though. We're still 200 coins short, despite the fact that we've gotten to level 3, and everything's now ×3. Was not expecting 2 of them to drop in there. Finally, we had to get 20 plus spins and a ×3 multiplier, but we finally eked out so far a 216 coin profit. Sometimes this game amazes me, it really does. Just 3 more though to get to the ×10. If the game really wants to go nuts for us. I also didn't expect it to get this far, so I'm as shocked as anybody. Oh, hey, we got another one of those 1,000+ coin fishes. That makes it a little bit better when we have the ×3 multiplier on it. We've only got a couple of spins left here to get this one last one after this. So we still have 2 spins left. We need 1 more to get to that ×10. It's almost like it knows this the last game and it's trying to go out with a bang here. Oh, I saw a couple of them just sneak by the bottom of the screen there. And that's it, 11,839. Not bad, but just take this balance. We're going to go over to the next game, and I will see you there right now. Here we are at Big Bass Christmas Bash. Going to jump right into a 67.50 bonus, just like the last one. Probably going to be all of them just to make it real easy for me here. Okay, so this is the one where you have to try and pick stuff off the ground, but for whatever reason, we tend to not get the fish that do the merry-go-round. We always get the boot or the present or whatever's in the middle, at least seemingly more often than not, without getting any of the bonuses, which just make it very difficult to get a win on this one, but it's trying. Again, with that 1,012.5 coin fish. I don't think I've ever seen that one drop in and actually hit more often than today. Maybe it really is a little bit of the seasonal magic. I mean, I'm probably wrong, but maybe. I don't know. Okay. No fish on the board, and you're not going to do anything special to get one on. You're just going to show up and take credit. That sounds about right for Big Bass. Last couple of spins here. We need 1 on each or 2 on 1. There's 1 on 1. We need 1 on the last spin in order to keep this game alive. However, not nearly as bad as the first game on the last Big Bass. The last Big Bass was a perfect 10x, so this is about half back, so it's not incredibly terrible. Go ahead and run that one back and try it again. We're going to end up probably doing like 9 bonus buys today. We'll do like 3 on each game, just to get a little bit of a taste of each. Oh, shocking. We got the present again without picking up one of the bonus fish. I'll be more surprised if we actually get one of the fish going around. Also, why are we trying to catch the fish rodeo style when we're fishing? Who goes fishing with a rope? That seems like a really bad idea. Like, it seems like an inefficient way to go fishing. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I am. But if you fish, would you take a rope and try to catch them that way? I don't think so. But we're already up to 3. We only need 1 more of the fishermen to drop in here the last 5 spins in order to get to the second level here. There he is, and it's a decent looking board too. And just like that, we won 1620 on this. 1755, I guess, with the hit on the fish there. So we are going to get those extra 10 spins, but unlike the last one, you don't get the ×2 multiplier until you're done with the first amount of spins, which is what I like about the last one, the fact that I get the multiplier early. as a reward for having, gotten enough of the fishermen to get there. This is going to put us in a profit, though. So that is nice. We're over 8,500 so far. We're one fisherman head start, getting to that ×3 up here. Now, I should modify what I was saying is we'll do 3 buys on each, but if any of them get to the top level, the ×10, we'll just call it there on that game. This is probably not going to get any better. I had thought of that earlier. I didn't say it because honestly, I didn't think it was even going to remotely come close to happening. But this one's got a shot at it. Santa coming through with the snowplow, the giant elf RPG, and it drops in a bunch of fish. More importantly, that puts us up to the ×3. So we have 7 spins left to try and fill in this gap between the ×3 and the ×10. So a nice pickup there for 37.93. Already at 13,122, so basically a double up at this point. 5 spins left at ×2. We get any more just to get a head start. You've been showing up a lot. Now's not the time to call in sick for work. Honestly, I don't even care if you bring any fish with you. I just want to get to that ×10. Get 2 more spins here until we get to the next set of spins. Final spin at ×2. Oh, you know what? He showed up 4 times. That's plenty. So all spins are now 3x. But that would have been a great screen for that 3x fisherman to drop in there. I expect if he shows up, it's going to be with a couple of those 330 coin fish, if anything. Honestly, I'm not expecting to see him at all, so it'll be surprised if he pops up on the screen just like that. There we go. A couple of 135 coin fish. That feels about right. I mean, just do that 3 more times. That's fine. I'm not asking you for a ton of coins. I just want to see the ×10. I think we all want to see the ×10. We just need 2 more, and I think we have 3 spins left. 2 spins left. We're going to need a double drop here on the final spin. That 3,000 coin fish basically made it impossible for us to get him to pop in, but 15,025 is pretty good. We're going to run 1 more because it didn't get to the ×10, and that'll make it our 3rd buy here, and we'll move on to the last of the Christmas Big Bash games. Do we actually get a fish? Holy cow, more hooks and explosions. One of the more useless bonuses. More fish, the other useless bonus on here. We might as well have just gotten the present up front. The more fish is fine if the fisherman shows up. You'll have maybe an extra fish or 2 on the screen. The hooks and explosions only happen when he shows up by himself on the screen with no fish. So having more hooks and explosions and also having more fish sort of counteract each other. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. See, this would have been a great time for the explosions, but because we had more fish on, we ended up with about 270 coin win. 5 spins left to go here. We really need to pick up the pace. Again, I'm not expecting any miracles here, despite the season of the game. Last 3 spins, we need 3 more. We're going to need 2 on 1 or 3 on the last one. Somehow, I just don't see that happening. Call me crazy. 405. That's actually the worst one we've had so far. Not what I would usually want to go out on, but we got 1 more game to go. So join me as we play Bigger Bass Blizzard Christmas Catch. So we're going to go ahead and do 7,200s on this one because the 6,750 is not an option. Well, again, we'll do a few of these, and then we'll call it a day here on the Big Bass Christmas Extravaganza. I'm not sure if that's really what I'm going to call this, but it feels right. Rolls off the tongue nicely. So this is the 3rd and final Christmas-themed Big Bash game, at least that I could find. There may be another one out there. I typed in both Christmas and Xmas, and these are all the ones that popped up. If there's another one, sorry. I apologize. Again, fisherman shows up by himself, doesn't bring any fish with him. Not something that would normally happen. that 1440 is probably the same as that 1012 because we have that higher bet. It ups the value of the fish some. So we have 3 spins left. We need one more fisherman to drop in. The final 3 spins. Wouldn't be a bad way to start off by getting us to the second level. Be a nice way to welcome us here. I do like the icicles and the fact that it's like snowing in the background with the nice, trees covered in snow. It's a nice looking background. The animations are a little cheesy with the guy in the snowmobile there, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. That feels like somebody with discovering clip art for the first time and their first shot at animation 20-something years ago. More than that now. Wow. I'm getting old. All right, we're 2 in a row, so that gives us a little bit of hope we might be able to get 2 more to be able to get to that next level again. Again, I would love to get to the times 10, just, to see it. It's happened a couple of times, not nearly often enough. If anything, we never get to the second level, which happens far too often. There we go. There's one more. So we just need one more Snowmobile and Steve. I'm going to go with Snowmobile and Steve for this one. And there he is. We get level 2. And just like the last one, of course, we don't get the times 2 until we get done with the first 10 spins. But it didn't take long because it was almost the last spin when he showed up. 10 more chances to get 4 more Snowmobile Steves. Everything's times 2 if he actually does show up. I didn't think he was even going to show up, so prove me wrong. And we're in a profit bonus. Not by much, but a profit bonus is still a profit bonus. It's 1,600 coins plus. Anything else we might win here? We need 3 more, 5 spins to go. Now would be a perfect time for you to start showing up. Statistically, it's getting less and less that it's going to happen. At least that we're going to get to the next level. We're going to need at least a couple to show up here. And it looks like he's staying home today. It's snowing, it's cold, there's icicles hanging from the roof. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to come out either. I'd be home, drinking my hot chocolate, just enjoying the warmth inside the house. But, he's the one who chose to come out here and do the bass fishing in the blizzard. I didn't tell him to. Let's get to that times 10 and then land that giant golden fish for 200,000+ coins. That'd be a nice way to end the video. 3,600 on one spin on the base level is pretty good for this game. That's like half of our coins back. I shouldn't say it's like half of our coins. It is half of our coins back to what we paid to get into it. One more of those, at least we'll break even. And he has shown up again. We're halfway through the bonus, and we're halfway to level 2, so keep up the same pace. We'll get there. All right, we have one more that we need to get. We have 4 spins left. I should feel pretty good about that. And I do. Look at that. Got it right on the next spin. I was going to say I should feel pretty good about it, but I've played this game enough to know better. And then Snowmobile Steve came along and proved me wrong. So we're on to the times 2. Let's see if we can make some use of this one. Get a little bit of extra coins to finish up here. So I appreciate y'all hanging in there. I know this is a longer than normal video, so if you are this far in, I do appreciate you hanging around till the end. But as we've discovered in the past, sometimes waiting until the last buy is totally worth it. Doesn't seem like it's going to be on this one, but sometimes that happens. It's a good habit to get into. I would fully recommend watching all of my videos till the very end. Mostly because it helps me out in the long run. But yeah, sometimes we get those last minute wins, and they're a lot of fun when they happen. That's it. Final spin's a dead spin. 8,000 is still a profit buy, though, so not a bad way to go out. I appreciate y'all hanging in here for our big bass day, and I hope you all have a wonderful day as well, and I'll see you in the next video.